Welcome to the training. I always love that odd little transition. It's like we haven't gone anywhere, but we're still here. Welcome everybody. Again, thank you to Karen. Thank you to Carla. I thought that Carla, your testimony was so powerful. I was actually texting people in the middle saying, "Wow, this is an amazing testimony." So we're so happy to have you here. I'm so excited. Those of you that are guests, we want to welcome you to stay on. Take a little kind of peek under the hood. I want to share some information with you guys tonight. My name is Michelle Schaefer. I am the CEO and founder here of Girl Power Alliance, and I am awed every day by what God is doing. Just absolutely inspired, floored by the women He is bringing in this community and the things that He is doing. For those of you that are a part of our Facebook group, our free Facebook group, you have to go in there and check out I shared a post from somebody that I had on the podcast actually a couple of years ago, Lana Vosser. She has a prophetic ministry. She's an author, does amazing things. And I want to send that all to you because I believe that word is absolutely for us, for right now inside of Girl Power Alliance. There are some amazing things happening. And, if you are out there in the world and you have ever done network marketing before and you have not succeeded in the way that you have wished or wanted or hoped or thought you should or could, this training is for you. I'm excited to share some good training with you tonight. So before I get into the meat of the training, I have a question. Please answer in the chat. How many of you had education that was required of you for your job? Like you're in the medical profession, a teacher, something, a trade school. If you did, tell me how long it took you. Please type in the chat if you did any kind of training that was required of you for your current career or your job. 4 years, Melissa. Awesome. Thank you. And then if you can, 5 years, 3 years, 4 years. Now, will you also, if you have an idea of how much it cost you to get that education, I would love to know the amount of time and the cost of that education. It would be amazing. 4 years, 5 years, 3 years, master's degree, 8 years. My state requires a master's, 5 years, $30,000, $90,000. Holy moly. By the time I got my master's, it was 8 years. Still in training, School of Life. Same, girl, same. 6 years, $75,000, $40,000, 10 plus. Is that 100,000 or 10,000? That's a 1, 2, 3, 10,000 plus dollars. 120,000, Danae. Oh, it hurts my heart. 4 years for nursing and 1 year for my coaching is about 12,000 for nursing. And then LPN training, 11.5 years, and it was $6,000. Almost 200 hours of college and $7,500 in training for dental assisting. 3 years for a bachelor's degree, 10,000 euros. Is that a number for euros, Karen? And then bachelor's degree, 5 years, and another 15,000 on top of that, 15,000. Holy moly. Master's is required, not much pay bump, but 30,000 for a master's degree. Wow. That is a lot of hours invested in your careers, and that is a lot of money invested in your careers. Now, next question. For any of you with any of those jobs, how long did it take you to get to $10,000 in earnings in that job? You just put amount of months or years or any of that. How many did not reach that? I think Melissa's saying she did not reach that. No college for me. I started, however, and I stopped. How long did it take you guys to reach $10,000 in your current career? Not yet. 6 months or so. Not bad, girl. That's fast. 4 to 5 months. Consecutively or one big month? I want consecutive income for the rest of your life. 4 months. Very good. 4 to 5 months. I mean, those are unbelievable numbers because I know people that go to school for a decade and they still aren't earning $10,000 a month. You guys are high achievers. This is impressive. Yes, wait, $10,000 a month. Earning $10,000 a month in your current job that you took all of that schooling for. It took me 5 years to get to $5,000 a month. Yes. No, not to make total, to make that a month in your job. It took me 25 years to get to 5,000. Are all your answers still the same? Those of you that are saying 4 months, 6 months, you're earning $10,000 a month. Never. The most she ever made was $7,000 a month. Sorry, not $10,000 a month, but I made 10,000 in 6 months. I'm still not making that. Making 5,000 a month now. Okay, perfect. Teacher pay was 40,000 a year, not even close to that. I made so much more in network marketing. Yes, working 3 hours a day. I know. Oh no, never. It took me years, and I never made 10K a month, and I went to school for career. So years to make that, and I only made 10,000. Yes. No, my answer is wrong. My first job paid me $19,000 a year. Yeah. Okay, amazing. You guys are helping me so much. I am trying to, yes, a year. Thank you, Danielle. It's crazy, right? Network marketing is how I was able to get beyond $10,000 a month. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. I would like to enter in some really weird thinking that happens in the network marketing profession. So many of you posted how many years it took you to get educated before you could even start to earn in your job. And I'm just going to use my story before I got into network marketing, when I went to school to become a stylist and a makeup artist. That job, it was a trade school, so it wasn't by days, it was by hours, and it was 1,800 hours that I had to clock in my training, and a certain amount of skills that I had to do. I had to do certain things and I had to hit a quantity of them. For example, I had to do like over 250 haircuts, and I had to log them all, right? You have to track all of these things before I could graduate and then go out and build a business. I wasn't guaranteed a job. I had to go out and build that job for myself. It took me years to get to a 6-figure a year income. My first job I ever had was 17. I got paid $15 for 40 hours a week. Wow. So it took me 2 years of all day, 40 hours a week of being educated before I could start that job. It took me 2 years because I worked full time while I did that. So here is my point. You guys have spent years and a lot of money, most of you, many of you, years and a lot of money to get educated in the job that you are currently doing, whether you love it or hate it, or whether it's plenty of money or not enough. Why, oh why, do people jump into network marketing? They don't spend a lot of time training. Maybe you get on this call once a week, that's 30 minutes a week. And then you don't really think about your training outside of that. And yet, when you're not making $10,000 in a month, not a year, in your first 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, you think you failed and you quit. Why? Why do we treat network marketing like it's this complete different thing that doesn't require you to actually learn it? Yet you expect it to pay you more than your job ever paid you. Don't you think that's an interesting thing? I'm always just like scratching my head going, okay, somebody says, oh, I'm just not making any money yet. I can't keep doing this, blah, blah, blah. Yet, how much time did you spend educating yourself on really, really getting skilled in this profession? So what's beautiful about the profession of network marketing is that some of your skills will translate. That's amazing. I had a decade standing behind the chair as a stylist, talking to people all day, every day. I got amazing at asking questions and really learning to communicate and get to know people. And that translated into the network marketing profession for me. But if you've been maybe like in accounting, that doesn't translate well. It's one of the reasons teachers do so well. They understand what it is to lead, guide, and take the time to teach people. And those people do amazing in network marketing because when they transfer those skills into this, they can lead, they can teach processes, and they take the time to walk people through a process to learn something. So that's one of the reasons teachers do so amazing in the network marketing profession. If any of you are involved in our little 60-day sprint that we're doing, the other night on the call, I showed a stack of books that were directly part of my personal education in the network marketing profession. And I have even more, but it was stacks of books that I have read, some of them multiple times, because I wanted to learn the profession of network marketing. I devoted myself to understanding the ins and outs of the profession. I wanted to know about the different compensation plans. I wanted to know about the history of the profession. Why do people talk bad about it? In the beginning, I couldn't figure out why. There were things I needed to learn. I had to learn people skills, communication skills, leadership skills. I had to understand technology so that I could leverage my time and do things one to many versus one to one. There were many things that over time I learned, and not just learned, I honed in on those skills so that I could get paid like a doctor or a lawyer or somebody that earns a lot of money. A lot of money. I've been able to earn millions in the profession of network marketing. More than my friends that went to school and spent tens of thousands, if not multiple six figures on their education to get master's degrees and have jobs that they worked really hard at, never to come even close to the income that I was able to earn in the network marketing profession and the freedom that I had. You can't even compare the two. Yes, you are right. When somebody has a bad experience in one network marketing company, they put it all in the same category. Again, another thing that is exclusive to network marketing, because if you have a bad experience at a restaurant, you don't stop going to restaurants altogether. That's it. I'm never going to another restaurant. This place was terrible. You have a bad experience with a real estate agent, you don't stop buying or selling your home. You go to a different agent. You have a bad experience at a doctor's office, you don't say, I'm never going to the doctor again. You find a new doctor. You have a bad experience with your hairdresser, you don't say, that's it. Never cutting my hair again. I'm going to just do it myself. Although that has happened. I'm not saying that might be the exception to the rule. But then you do a bad job and then you go back to your hairdresser to fix it. Listen, we've got to change the way that we treat and think about network marketing. And I would venture to guess every single one of you on here, there's 40 of you on still on this call as of this moment. I would venture to guess that every single one of you wants to earn that elusive $10,000 a month in your network marketing business where you're earning six figures a year from home in your business. Yes? If that is what your goal is, say me in the chat, please. Say me. If that's what your goal is here, say me. Because it's always the number. Whenever I do goal setting with anybody, they always say the same thing. They say, I'll say, well, what's your goal? 10,000 a month. When do you want to make that? By Christmas. It's like, wow, you must have a big list and a lot of influence that you think that you can build this from 0 to 10,000 a month in 4 months. What is Michelle's book? I have it right here. I'm going to talk about it tonight. It's called The Residual Life. And this is not a pitch on my book because I've given it away to most of you, many of you. I want to talk to you about the mindset behind how you are treating your business. And I want to teach you to take radical responsibility for your business. If you want to earn these executive level incomes, then you need to treat this like you are a professional and invest in at least the time in your education of network marketing. In your education of the Girl Power Alliance compensation plan, in your education of communicating with people, in your education of the culture here of Girl Power Alliance, and the way that we as a company are out there pursuing the network marketing profession, because it is different. We're doing something that has been done before in ways that haven't been done, and we're using language that is not being used, and we are gonna do everything that we can to follow God's path in this profession, because I said, God, if you want me to do this, it has to look different, it has to be different. I believe God wants to redeem the profession and of network marketing, and Girl Power Alliance is part of that redeeming. So I want to talk to you a little bit about chapter 2. I'm going to share some things to you from chapter 2 in this book, and the chapter is called Think Like an Entrepreneur. And one of my favorite quotes is right here at the top of this chapter, and it's from Lori Greiner. She's an inventor. She's on Shark Tank. She's earned millions and millions of dollars, and she's helped a lot of companies to go from, struggling to very, very successful. She's an expert really in products. Like she was an expert on QVC and stuff like that. So those type of products, Bed Bath & Beyond, kind of like housewares and stuff like that. Here's what she says. Entrepreneurs are the only ones who will work 80 hours a week to avoid working 40. This is a mindset thing. Some of you come into network marketing, you think all I have to do is get on this call once a week. I never have to learn the profession. I never have to really understand what it is we're talking about. And by God, I'm going to earn this elusive money that everybody talks about in network marketing. And it doesn't happen and you go away mad. Well, that doesn't work. Network marketing doesn't work. Guess what? You didn't work network marketing. You didn't even attempt to learn it. You weren't even a student of network marketing. You were kind of like a bystander watching a TV that was really far away that you couldn't even really hear, and you were trying to read the captions at the bottom. You're not even in it. You're not even in it. I want you to be in it, and I want you to be excited about it. Okay, so hold on. There was something else I wanted to talk to you about. I lost my place. I was like, I want to teach you guys something about actually network marketing. One thing about network marketing is that if you've never actually owned a business outside of network marketing, you think that you're an entrepreneur when you jump into network marketing. And I say you're not. Because the true definition of an entrepreneur is somebody that has actually taken the financial risk. If you look it up, people will give you all the definitions. Oh, an entrepreneur is a leader. They're a self-starter. They're all these things. And yes, those can be and should be characteristics of an entrepreneur. But the actual definition is somebody that has actually risked money. They've taken a financial risk, which means they're putting money into this thing and they might fail. It might not return anything, and they're willing to take the risk. That's the real definition of an entrepreneur. So would you say that inside of Girl Power Alliance, you're actually an entrepreneur? Because when you get started, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you hate it, you're out of here. And by the way, even if you quit 6 months down the road and you don't get a refund, have you really lost if you've engaged in any of the calls, if you've had some takeaways from some of the stuff? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yes, a farmer is a true entrepreneur, like to the 10x because of the amount of time and money that is invested into that just incredible profession. And I've said this to you before, but I want to say thank you from all of us to you, to the farmers of this country that keep us fed. God bless you and your family. Just an unbelievably respected job. Okay, so I want to talk to you about the way that entrepreneurs, and I'm not talking about a network marketing entrepreneur, I'm talking about entrepreneurs. They look at time and the investment of time and money completely differently. They don't look at something and say, man, how much is that going to cost me? An entrepreneur looks at something and goes, I wonder how much that can earn me. I wonder how much that can earn me. I want you, all of you on this call, to start thinking about Girl Power Alliance and think, I wonder how much that can earn me. I wonder how many women I can bring into this community and have their lives amazingly impacted by the incredible resources and the fact that God is at the center of everything that we're doing. And I wonder how much I can earn doing that. I wonder how much I can help another woman earn doing that. I wonder how many lives I can change through the financial opportunity for women to grow. I wonder about that. Instead of talking about, oh, I can't really afford $79 a month. I can't really afford $149 a month. It is an investment of time and it is an investment of income for something in the future. In the book, I call network marketers accidentalpreneurs. They signed up and they're consuming great products and people wouldn't stop asking about them. Oh, you look different. What's going on? I see you posting about this leadership stuff. What is that? And then you end up telling about them. So you're kind of accidentally an entrepreneur because you're sharing with them, right? Or there's the wannabe-preneurs, right? You love the idea of actually being an independent business owner, being an ambassador here at Girl Power Alliance. You love the idea, but you're not actually willing to learn it, to put the time into it, and to become an actual professional. I get paid like a professional in network marketing, and I'm talking about like CEO money. How many of you want to have your income look like a phone number? Yeah. You work hard enough that your income looks like a phone number, comma, dash, comma. Then you should probably begin to treat this like you are a professional. All of you that posted 3, 4, 5 years it took you just before you could even get out and begin to earn. The beautiful part about this is that you can actually earn from day one while you're learning. But don't think for 1 second that you get out from under the learning part, because if you actually want to be one of these people that is earning like a high level CEO, a doctor, a lawyer, then you're going to have to invest in learning the profession and getting really good at it. What kind of things do you have to learn? Well, you want to learn the profession, like just what is network marketing. I talk a lot about it in the book, kind of the origins of the profession, to give you an idea of where it started and kind of in the beginning, some of the things that happened that it went wrong. Another thing you have to do is in this company, you're going to want to learn the compensation plan. You would never start a job and not ask them how much you're getting paid. Oh, I start my job on Friday. Oh, that's awesome. How much are you going to make? Actually, I don't know. We'll see what they're going to pay me. We'll figure it out. When the check comes, I'll just see. If you're treating this like a career, treat it like a career. Figure out how you get paid and then work your business in that way, because compensation plans for network marketing companies are designed to reward you for specific behaviors. So here at GPA, gosh, we do so much of the heavy lifting for you. You don't have to ever worry about training your people, ever, because this is what we actually do as a company. We're training you. We're teaching personal development. Matter of fact, I have a network marketing course that's coming out very soon. It's going to be called the Residual Life course, and I'm going to make available inside the membership. But we're teaching you about the business. You don't even have to do that. Your biggest job here is to engage yourself in this community. Allow the resources to impact your life. This is part of your education, understanding and knowing your product. Your product is growth. Your product is the modules. Your product is the calls. Your product is the Radiant Leadership Academy. That's your product. Get to know it. Get involved in it. And as things are happening for you, as God is transforming your life, as you have these little light bulb moments and things are reshaping and shaking off of you and chains are being broken, tell everybody. Get loud. Let people see your transformation. You know what's amazing? Inside of the Radiant Leadership Academy, we have 2 classes going right now. One of them is on week 6 and one of them is on week 10, I think, 10 or 11. And I can actually physically see on women's faces, they physically look different. No, we're not a weight loss company. No, we're not a skincare company. No, we're not a makeup company. But they are changing from the inside out, and it shows. It's time for you to start talking to people about this transformation that's happening from the inside out. Let them see it. Now listen, all you little introverts and people that want to not talk to people, in this business, you have to talk to people. I am married to an introvert, and over the years, here's what he says about himself. He says, I am a functional introvert. He has taught himself because, let me back up. He loved the profession of network marketing and the idea of leverage and the idea of working for himself. You're going to tell him what he's worth? No, he's going to tell himself what he's worth with the amount of money and time and effort that he puts into the business and the learning that he did so that he could earn what he felt he was worth. And so what he did as a natural introvert, somebody that kind of wants to stay in the back of the room, somebody that doesn't want to have the microphone, doesn't care to share, right? He taught himself the skills that are required to build a network marketing business because he wanted it. So those of you that say, oh, I don't think I can do this. I'm shy. I don't think I can do this. Yes, I wouldn't believe that, Melody. I would only believe that, Melody, because now I am aware of their personality traits. But to see you, especially last week on that call, how many of you were on Melody's coaching call last week? I mean, are you kidding me? That was amazing. And Melody is a top earner in network marketing. Watch what she does. Watch out for the quiet ones. And here's another little interesting statistic. Some of the top people that I've known, and I've known people that have earned millions a year in network marketing, they're introverts. They taught themselves the skills that it takes to be out in the front and build a business because they understood and they were so excited about the leverage and the freedom that was available to them. So don't tell me that just because your personality leans one way that you cannot build this business, because all you have to do is make the decision, I'm going to learn it. I'm going to learn it. How many of you learned how to cook and maybe you didn't naturally learn how to cook, or you taught yourself an instrument that you weren't born good? You didn't come out of the womb playing the piano, but you practiced and practiced and practiced. Maybe you wanted to learn, I want to learn how to play tennis. So I hired somebody to teach me how to play tennis. I didn't just pick up a racket and I'm, Venus or Serena. If there's something that you want to learn, if there's a result that you want to get, you have to invest the time in learning it. Let's create a culture here where it's okay to invest the time to learn it. I know a woman who's earned tens of millions in network marketing. And when she first got started, she said to her husband, I'm on a 10-year plan. Can you give me 10 years to build a multi-million-dollar business? I'm going to invest the time. I'm going to do what it takes. I'm going to learn it. But she started with a 10-year plan because she had entrepreneur mentality. She had master's degree education mentality. I know I'm coming in here new, but it's going to take me time to learn it. So give me 10 years of building this thing, 10 years of learning this thing so that I can build an empire. And she did. And she did it way faster than 10 years, I'll tell you that. But she had this mentality that there was going to be an investment of time and some learning so that she could be good. Let's normalize the fact that it takes time to get good in network marketing. When people say, well, how much are you making? Say, well, shoot, I'm still learning. I've only been in the profession. I've only been in this company for 6 months. I'm still learning. I went to college for 6 years and before I could even try to make $1. I'm making money now and I'm still learning. This is the new way to think about network marketing. Stop allowing other people's weird perceptions about what this is supposed to be. It's not a get rich quick. Can you get rich? Yep, but it's not that quick. Is it quicker than some things? Yes. Is it slower than others? Yes. Stop letting other people's weird things take you out of the game. How many of you feel like you were like God ordained you to be in this company? Say me. How many of you feel like that? Like you feel like you were literally supposed to be here. This is what you're supposed to do. You didn't even know you needed it, but you're here and you're like, man, I need to be here. Every one of you. So I have a favor to ask of you. Stop allowing the enemy to lie to you and take you out of the game before you ever got started. We are less than a year old. We launched in March. Well, we pre-launched in March. We officially launched in September. It was the missing link. This is what Amber says. It was the missing link. Stop letting the enemy take you out of the game before you even get started. Keep your eye on the prize. Look forward. Allow God to lead you. And I'm telling you, amazing things will happen because we're just getting started here in this community. I'm sorry I kind of was a ranting training tonight, but I hope that helped you. I really, really want to help you with your mentality. It's time to learn. You can get this on Amazon. I think we have it on our website. I don't have any left at my house. I ordered some more. I gave them all away. So I am so excited for you guys. I want to see you all become professionals, network marketing professionals. I want to see you all earning professional network marketing income, leveraged income. And when you get a taste of it, let me tell you, you will be singing it from the rooftops and you will try to help everyone you know to get there too. Thank you so much, Karen, for and Carla tonight for being on the opportunity call. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. I'm going to hop off a little bit early because we got RLA. Those of you that are in RLA, I'll meet you over in the Zoom in just a few minutes here. Thank you, ladies. Have an amazing, amazing week, and we'll see you all next week.